Hey, what's going on, Clocky? Clocking in. Got a new deck for you. Guys, it's Hot Shoe Summer. We got Alolan Raichu. This deck's got 2 Manaphy, 2 Raichu lines, Alolan Raichu, and then Pyukumuku. The reason why we have so many Pokemon in it is we got a lot of options. We really want to start with Manaphy. This could be the best start. Go in second with Manaphy, and you get Manaphy. We did. Wait, hold on. I can't read. Y'all just can't read sometimes. That's definitely me. And then if we get Sabrina here, we'll just we'll worry about that later. But anyway, the main way this deck works is we are using Manaphy to ramp, and then if we get lucky, we have a Dawn in the deck. If we evolve the Pikachu to Alolan Raichu, we retreat the Manaphy, and then we Dawn the energy off the Pyukumuku here on the Alolan Raichu. We are already attacking. Bing, bam, bomb. Just hitting them. 60 plus damage. Usually 90. You're usually doing around 90. Most Pokemon, they got some energy on them, so you're going to be doing 90 damage probably, more than likely. Oh, man, this is an old deck. Growlithe, too? That's crazy. Not going to lie. Oh, excuse me. God, that was awful. I'm sorry you had to hear me just belt that out. But we're going to start stacking energy here. I mean, if we can get Dawn this next turn, that'd be sick. We have to get really lucky, though. We have to top deck her. But we're in a good spot. I imagine this is the regular Charizard. We have to hope this Inferno Dance doesn't really do a whole lot. Well, we almost want to switch in one of the Pyukumukus and just let them attack the Pyukumuku, honestly. Like, we don't want the Alolan Raichu to be out of bounds here. We really want the Cape before we put the Raichu out, too, in case it's Steam Artillery. I doubt it. Here's the Dawn. A little late on the Dawn. A little late on the Dawn doesn't really help us now since we've researched already. But what we will do is I think we just retreat the Manaphy into the Pyukumuku and we start attacking. We can Rocky Helmet it too, might as well. And if we get Sabrina, do we just bring in the other Pyukumuku? But this is how we do it. This is how we do it. We gotta wait on a Cape though. Well, we don't have to wait on a Cape. He's already got the Charizard EX. No surprise there. I don't know when we bring in the Alolan Raichu. Probably doesn't matter. Because he's going to Inferno Dance. I guess we'll just leave the Pyukumuku in and we'll keep slapping. Because I really don't know what else we're supposed to do here. Because does he just stack all the energy on the one? Probably, right? Yeah. That's probably what he does. Okay. I'm not sure what else we do here. I guess we could have set up another Pikachu in the background. That probably wouldn't have been a bad idea. But the main idea of this deck is you're just kind of slapping around. He can stack as much energy on this Charizard as he wants. That's actually what we want. We want this Charizard to have as much energy on it as possible. Now he's setting up the other one. But it doesn't matter. Like, if we knock out this Moltres in time, you know, he could have another one in the wings and it won't matter. Because we got 2. We're just going to be slowly doing damage to the Pyukumuku. Oh my gosh, is he going to attack now? It's not a bad idea. But he does take 70 damage. And if he slashes, he still has a bunch of energy on him. Does he read cards? There's a lot of text on the screen right now. Like, if you're looking at every Pokemon on my line right now, there's a lot of text. Whole lot of text. So, I can understand being a little confused. Pyukumuku, the way that it works is if it gets damaged by an attack, or knocked out by an attack, and it has to be damaged from an attack, not like poison or anything, you take 50 damage. Okay, so he just... I think he understood that he made a mistake. So now I think we just retreat, right? Into the, because he's got 5. And that's like a ton of damage. I don't know how much it is off the top of my head, but I don't need to. Okay. This deck is like perfect for countering Charizard decks, whether it's the shiny Charizard or the regular Charizard EX, either one. Perfect counter for it. Excellent counter for it. I think he thought he was being smart by like being aggressive, but like you do not want to be aggressive to this deck. Well, you do, but it's tough. I was running Oranguru instead of Pyukumuku, and it's okay. But Pyukumuku is better because it just does more. And you need something else. How's it going? If you guys got this far in the video, it means you're enjoying the content. So if you guys could like and subscribe, that would mean a ton. A transition. We're going right into the next match. Whoa, that was crazy. Did you guys see that transition? I literally just zoomed out. Anyway, we're back. Let's see what we got here. As I was saying before, this deck's an excellent counter to a few decks. I Ooh, I get the feeling this might be not a good deck though, but we'll see. I'm scared because we have Dawn though. I'm scared because this could be a Skarmory deck with Cosmog. Yep. Well, we're not in a terrible spot yet. They started with Cosmog. So this deck, I've had some success against this deck. I've had some issues against this deck. This deck is really good against me. This is the Solgaleo Skarmory deck, if I had to guess, because I'm seeing Steel Energy. Okay, he's caping. Very good for him. It means he doesn't have a Skarmory, unless he's got a bunch of items in his deck, which maybe he does. We really want to see if we can pull a Alolan Raichu. If we can get a research here that gets us a Raichu, that'd be fantastic. Or if we just pull it. We'll see. But we pretty much have what we need to, like, right away start doing some damage. Okay, not what we were looking for. Really not what we wanted, but that's okay. We have Dawn, so I don't know. We just need research or a Alolan Raichu next turn. If we can pull into it, that'd be great. Or if they could Iono us, that'd be solid. Give me a red card. Hit me with a red card. I'll take it right here on the chest. I think Pyukumuka was a good addition to this deck because I was running. Oh man, coulda, shoulda, woulda. You know, we got so many basics right now. By the way, we'll just retreat into our Pyukumuka here and start smashing. We could put the other Pyukumuka in. I guess I don't see why not. Pyukumuka is just a fun card, and then we'll do that, and then we'll do Sprinkle Water. Just start doing some pressure here. Solgaleo is a good counter to this because it only needs 2 energy, and it hits pretty hard. If they have red, they can knock out your Alolan Raichu. You only have 140 health. That's why we do have a cape in here, just to kind of dodge that, you know, we don't have to worry about that. We are rocking this Pyukumuka to help with doing a ton of damage. I run Cyrus because I like being able to switch into, like, certain Pokemon, I'm not going to lie. Our Alolan Raichu is going to be at the bottom of the deck right now, I'm not going to lie. I thought about putting a Communication in this deck. I don't know. I don't see a lot of people run Communication because of the randomness of it sometimes. I think it's pretty good. I don't think it's that bad of a card, but I don't know. I don't see everybody run it. This deck has Magearna. I do run a Solgaleo deck. I might make a video on it here soon. Like, hopefully today. And I'm a big fan of it because it does cook pretty hard. I'm not going to lie. Magearna is purely there for the ever-present. I don't know if you guys know about Oricorio, but Oricorio is in the meta right now, and it scares the ever-loving bejesus out of me. It's all over the place. It does a ton of damage. Well, it doesn't do a lot of damage, but you can't hit... EXs can't hit it. So the biggest thing that I've noticed when it comes... It's just attacks, though, right? Don't I still do a ton of damage here? Doesn't it still do 20 with Rocky Helmet? Yeah. I think he thought he was doing something here, but he still takes 50 damage. And I can knock him out. I can't knock him out with Pikachu. I'd have to hope I get Alolan Raichu here. That would be sick. He would not be... I mean, he wouldn't be in a terrible spot if he could get Alolan Raichu, but... Okay, well. Not what we were looking for. That's okay, though. We'll just play the other one here. And then if he wants to take out my Manaphy, I guess he can. Alright, we'll just end our turn. We probably should have... I'll do the attack. No reason not to, I guess. Doesn't do any damage. I can't believe he's running Adamant. That's crazy. I don't really see a lot of... This is an interesting Solgaleo deck. You never normally see Adamant in it, but I guess, you know, you do you, I guess. Are you going to switch into it now? No, okay, you're just going to knock yourself out. Very cool. I assume you have Sabrina? Doesn't this mean you have to switch in something too, though? Hey, we get a Alolan Raichu here, we just win. We have to get a Alolan Raichu. Well, we don't necessarily win. A research that would bring us 2 Alolan Raichus would help us win, though. I don't know if we get it, though. I guess they're at the bottom of the deck. Never mind, they're right there. Calm down. Calm down now. We do knock out... Oh, and I think we just win here, because that's all the energy. He has all the energy on this Cosmog right here. And this Cosmog in the back's already hurt a bunch. Alright, well, I think we win this. I mean, this was an interesting deck, don't get me wrong. Oh, the Pyukumukas are such a good addition. I was running Oranguru mostly because I'm trying to think of like what a good counter is to Solgaleo. He probably has Lily here. If he does, he's in a decent spot. But he still has to have like, I don't know. He needs Lily. Because we still do a ton of damage to him here. A Sabrina too, maybe? So if we do 90. And then the turn after, he puts another energy on, we do 120. A Sabrina here would win him. I mean, all he needs is a Sabrina. And there's nothing we can do with what we have here. A Mars would be really good. Like, if we have Mars in the deck. If we had Mars, we could run that. There was a lot of potential here, but I do think... Oh, Rocky Helmet? We have Irida, so we're good. I think he thinks he's being cute right now. Does he have a potion? Does he have a potion? He kind of needs the potion, not gonna lie. Or is he just not gonna attack? I mean, that wouldn't be smart either. He has to attack. Yeah. We also have 40 here, so we don't need the Irida anyway, but we got the Irida, so there you go. We win. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah. I mean, that was an interesting deck, don't get me wrong, but either he didn't pull the Skarmories that he has, or he's not running Skarmory, but I'd be running Skarmory. Skarmory's like, it's really good in Solgaleo decks. Alright guys, here's the last match. Thanks a ton for watching. I really appreciate y'all just sticking around. We're going to see how we do here. Like I said, Pyukumuku, excellent addition. I wasn't sure about it at first. Now I'm glad I threw it in. Because I've been having way more luck with Pyukumuku than I was with Oranguru. Or I was using like Drampa's not a bad choice either. Drampa's not great though, because like Drampa only exceeds in decks where the Pokemon have like a ton of health on them. Because it does more damage when Pokemon on your bench have damage on them. So we didn't really have that a lot. So that was the only thing. We are going first here, which isn't the best, but it's not the worst either. We can get some setup. We are going to get great. We can get knocked out turn 1. Gotta love that. Oh, Pyukumuku. Do I Rocky Helmet? Yeah, just to like dissuade them from attacking my Manaphy, I guess. I don't know. I think we're just gonna have to start ramping our Pikachu. We do have Alolan Raichus in our hand, so I think we just start ramping. If he has an item, he just knocks us out with the Skarmory. This is like the better Solgaleo deck, or the this is one I run. It's got 2 Skarmory in it, 2 Cosmog. You know, it's got a ton of stuff in it. This is a pretty good deck. It's good because the Skarmories are actually pretty decent because they only need 1 energy. They're pretty good at countering. Probably, nah, I couldn't have played anything else there. The Pikachu would have just been dead in the water anyway. And we don't have to really worry too much about the Pyukumuku. We'll just let it get knocked out. I guess we have to hope we pull something else here. No, there's Cyrus. I don't really know if this deck needs Cyrus. I guess I would throw something else in here just because. We might get an extra turn here unless for some reason he's running Giovanni, which maybe he is. I don't know. He also could just bring, like, this other Skarmory. I would, honestly... Oh, no, he's already got Cosmoem. Cosmoem? I don't know how to say it. This deck's really good, though. The Solgaleo deck they're running. Highly recommend it. I'm probably going to make a video on it here in a second. It's super popular right now. I don't know if it's, like, good. I'm going to be honest. A lot of people are just running it because it's the newest. But, like, I think I've seen some standings, and Giratina and Darkrai are still, like, really good. They're still very much in the meta and very good. Okay, so we could be a troll. Well, no. We had a really bad start. This is an excellent show of how you can have, like, a really bad start with this deck. Because, like, yeah, we can knock out the Skarmory, but then the Solgaleo is just going to come in and tear us up. He might not... I mean, he might be eager here, and he might switch in the Solgaleo. But does he have, like, a Sabrina? Honestly, I think Sabrina's better than Cyrus in this current meta, I'm not going to lie. There's a lot of building up in the back line and stuff, while the front Pokemon's doing a lot of the attacking, the non-EX, you know? I've noticed that. I think Sabrina would probably be a better fit. But I think we do not win here, unless there's, like, a red I'm not seeing. If we had Sabrina here, it wouldn't matter much anyway, because we just Skarmory. It could have maybe stalled a little bit, I guess. I don't know. Not really. Not really. But this is a good showing of, unfortunately, something the deck kind of fails on. I guess we get Mars here. They only have 2 cards. Oh, now you only have 1 card. Eat dirt. Yeah, at least we get a prize in, I guess. This is still a really fun deck, though. I mean, when it works really well. But sometimes this deck is super popular right now, so I will say, you know, running... Maybe you don't run Manaphy. I mean, it's not the worst idea to just maybe you just run, you know, the 2 Pyukumuku and the 2 Pikachu lines. That's not the worst idea. I like having the Manaphy, though, because, like, when the stars align on a Manaphy ramp, and you can don the energy, and you, like, turn 2, you got Alolan Raichu ready to go. Oh, it's just something else. I don't know why they did that. They're just being kind of rude now, I'm not going to lie. That was just a rude thing to do. All you're doing is prolonging the inevitable, sir. I mean, I get why they did that. Now, I will say, if we were running Cyrus instead of Sabrina, we would win. So, technically, there is a world where we win. I will say, technically. Because I doubt they have Rare Candy and Solgaleo in their hand right now after the Mars we did. If they did, that'd be insane. Okay. We lose, but you know what? What matters at the end of the day is that we tried. Rocky Helmet does nothing. But if we had Sabrina, so I'm just saying, you know, maybe you throw Sabrina in here and you just win. Anyway, I appreciate y'all for watching the video. Big thanks to y'all. In the future, you'll run a Sabrina instead of Cyrus. I'm gonna do that right now. Actually, after this, I'm gonna throw Sabrina in instead because we would have been good. That'd have been it. But anyway, y'all have been incredible. I appreciate y'all a whole ton. Thank you so much for watching the video, and I hope you all have a fantastic night. And I'll be seeing you around. This is Clonky, clonking out.